Eyes.
Welcome to Miss Well Energetic Diaries. This is our first series ever, and we have so many to come. I think we have 1,000,000 to come. I'm predicting that for us. We're gonna have so many episodes. This is our first one, and I'm so excited. I'm your host, Brianne Gittins. A little about me is I am the founder of Miss Well Energetic. This is a wellness blog, a YouTube channel, and a platform for lifestyle and wellness. And I'm so excited to be running this. And I do this. This is a nonprofit business. I'm not making money. I just do this because I love talking about lifestyle and wellness and doing the work. So we're going to get into this series. This series is called Broke MILLENNIAL Chronicles. I saw this on social media. I don't remember. This was maybe like a year ago, maybe two. I don't remember. But there was like a blog. No, not blog post. No, it was on Instagram, I think, or Instagram. It was on Instagram. Someone said broke MILLENNIAL Chronicles. I was like, yeah, I can relate to that. I'm a millennial myself, and I could 100% understand why we're broke, and we're gonna do a deep dive into it today. This is a one-shot series, so I'll be sitting here filming 5 episodes back to back. All I have is my notes, 5 notes, water, and we're just gonna talk. So let's get into Broke MILLENNIAL Chronicles. Yeah, number one. I should say EP1. Different than my tutorials and lessons. So let's get into episode 1. We're going to talk about the job market and how it's like almost impossible to get a good job in today's economy. We're going to start with that first, and then we're going to get into adult making decisions. Talk about that a little bit. Let's rant about it, and let's get through this together. Okay. Number 1, it's hard for college students to get a job after college ends. It is. Being fresh out of college, what I've learned, I've been out of college for 4 years. 4 years. What I have personally learned is leaving college does not equal you ready. I should say it like this. Leaving college doesn't make you career ready. You're not ready to go immediately. I've definitely learned. I knew that. I went to fashion school and I knew I wasn't ready to go right away. And I'm still trying to figure that out 4 years later. Yeah, college does not prepare you for the workplace. They give you the skills. They give you like the skills, but like I felt like I needed like a course, like how to work in the industry. Maybe like a resume, like what the experiences I should get. Like going on Indeed is just not cutting it anymore. There's a lot to that. The older generation is not hiring the younger generation certain jobs, and we need them to get that experience so they can take over eventually, because we have another generation coming in. We have Generation Beta in right now, and millennials and Gen Z are going to be the workforce. We're going to be the workforce. I said that twice because it's so true. We are going to be the workforce, and if we're not getting the experience we need, we're not going to thrive. Today's world, there are 18-year-olds saying, I've never had a job, never applied for one, never went for one. That's putting strain on parents, because parents have to fund their children way past 18. It might be a lifetime payment for your children, because like this economy is not getting easier, and things are not going to go down. Things are only going to stay, they're going to go up, or they're going to stay at the same price. Because if you're selling something for $10, it was $5.99 before. You're not gonna drop it back to $5 because people are willing to pay for $10. It's just a lot that goes into this, and it's crazy how the world we live in is against us, not for us. So let's get back to the college to career pipeline. I don't believe it's easy for anybody if you don't have connections. If you have connections, you're a Nepo baby, use it. Don't feel embarrassed. Don't feel bad about it. If I had a family company, I would be running that family company beside my family in today's world, because I'm like, doing it on your own, getting out there is not easy. It's dehumanizing. It's tough. It is very difficult to make it on your own. Now we have social media, and social media is a lot of people's gateway. I'm just going to do social media because social media is, I think it's 14 billion or 14 trillion? There's so many statistics. Every year it keeps going up and up and up. I can't keep track. But we need to make it easier for our college students to get the experience we need. We need to make internships a bit easier to get them to the workforce. People need help. Young people need help to get careers. It's not easy to do it on your own. And I feel like today, what I have learned throughout my 4 years and everything else that's gone through my life, I feel like the dream job is self-employment. It's not working for somebody. Building someone else's dream is not the dream anymore. It's not even on the list anymore. Okay, let's get to number 2. Everybody wants experienced workers. Yeah. I feel like back in the day, you could just throw your resume at a random job and you might get a call back and you might even get that job. That pipeline is dead. People want skilled workers. They'll pass on you. They won't even look at your resume. You have the AI gate to go to, and then they'll open the door for you. If AI doesn't like you, you're not going through. You're not even getting to the human. That sounds so robotic. But that is the truth. Yeah, it's crazy. I'm like, they just want experienced workers. And if you're not an experienced worker and you can't get that experience, how do you become a worker? Let me know. Like, it is crazy how they pass. There's so many talented people that just don't have the experience but have the physical, hands-on, transferable skills to do it. They're just not getting the opportunity to do it because they didn't land that one job that would open the door for them. And it's hard to land that one job. I'm experiencing that right now. I'm trying to land that one job to open the door for me to my other jobs. I'm not even going for my dream jobs, or I'm going for like the difficult jobs or the ones that you have to transform your whole life for. And I'm like, I'm still not hitting those milestones. And I'm like, okay, still can't get that one job. Experienced workers take time. If you don't give somebody the opportunity to grow, how are they going to grow? How are they going to learn? And I feel like employers should really give young people an opportunity. Even if they feel it out, you could just like fire them, let them go. Like, give them an opportunity to get that on their resume. I know high turnover is a thing. So why not give these young people the opportunity to work in their fields so they can get that experience and they can land more jobs? Yeah, that one gets me. Because not everybody has experience, but they're so talented and they're just sitting at home not working because they don't make their standards, because they never had that first job. Okay, so let's get into number 3. Number 3 is low wages. Yeah, low wages is a really difficult thing in today's society because everything costs so much more money and the wages are stagnant. They're very are, or they've gone up. Minimum wage has gone up 3 times. 3 times in less than a decade. And the thing is with minimum wage now, even if you have The thing with minimum wage today is a lot of the workers are paying you close to minimum wage. Yeah, like really close, like really close. Minimum wage in Ontario is 17.20, and they're paying workers like 18 to 19. Getting a job over $20 an hour that's the dream. That is the dream. That's fantasy at this point, because I'm like, those jobs are like specialist. You have to be a specialist to get anything over 20 now. Yeah, and minimum wage doesn't even cover your a McDonald's combo. It's crazy. And if minimum wage goes up, these corporations make the price go up. We have to pay our workers more money, so we have to make the prices go up. I know. I think it was Cineplex that did that, something like that, years ago. I'm like, it's too expensive already. It's really hard to live off a low wage because you can't budget yourself out of working class at this point. You can't. It's impossible today. How the world works and how the government policies, you can't really budget yourself out of that, and it's hard. Really, really hard. I think low wages keeps people stagnant because you don't want to leave your job today because it's not easy to find a new job, and a lot of people are just not getting raises because, or they're not taking promotions because it's same work, no pay increase. So your money's not going up. You're just working more for a job that you're not getting more money at. So yeah, low wages affects every young worker, and we need to get wages up, but corporations want to keep their profits high. Number 4 is not everyone gets the same opportunity. This is true. Not everybody gets an internship. Some people have to work to survive. Some people are Nepo babies. Some people have family businesses. Some people know people, have connections. Maybe an uncle, maybe an aunt, maybe a family friend. There's so many connection lines to get, but opportunity is not the same. She went to this university. She went to this college. There's so many things that go into that. Opportunity is not equal. It isn't. Everybody starts at a different line. There's one line here, one line there, one line there, one line there, one line there, one line there. Like, everybody starts different. Not everybody can reach a finish line. Not at the same time. The world does not work like that. It hurts to see a lot of talented people just not making it. Yeah, social media is kind of now the dream job because you can have flexibility. You don't have to clock in every day. You could work maybe like 3 days a week and take 2 days off. Now, that's what people are looking for today. You know, the old playbook of working the 9 to 5 is not what millennials or Gen Z really, really want in today's society, because job security is not real anymore. So why am I giving all my energy to a job that I don't have security in? The problem with that is it takes a lot of work. It's not an overnight thing. You do have to work for somebody until you make it. And it does take time, or it depends if you have that one viral video or you have that one opportunity and that opens the door for you and other people come through that door. So opportunity is very unique. It's who gets it, who doesn't get it. Everybody has a different time zone, different time limits. Like, everybody is on a different level. You can't follow people. You can't look at other people. You got to stay humble. You got to focus on your line. There's so much that goes into it. But opportunity is what you make out of it. I believe in making small steps every day. It keeps you sane. It keeps you going. And perspective and time are also your best friends. More time goes by, more opportunities come by. I think that's the world we live in now. You have to make it happen for yourself, and opportunity is just not sitting there. Opportunity is literally doing the work and continuing and continuing and continuing. Number 5, this is our last one for the first section of why can't we get a good paying job at this point. It takes longer for certain people to find their place. It does. I feel like you need to have it together. You need to do this. You need to have that together. Like, you need to figure this out. I'm like, no, you really don't. I feel like figuring out is impossible. You're a work in progress. Finding your people, finding your place takes time. You have to nurture it. You have to take care of it. And it doesn't happen overnight. It takes real work. Time. Because you may find your people at, you might be 20 something now. You might find your people at 40 something. You never know. Like, you never really know. You might find the dream job at 35. There's so many celebrities who started so late in the game. Harrison Ford didn't start acting till he was 30. So, you don't know until you try multiple things. And I've tried multiple things. I put myself in different situations where I got to grow, I got to learn, and I know that for me, things take time. I'm not unlucky. It just takes me time to get where I want to go. I had to find what I'm good at and explore it. Because, like, if I don't know what I'm good at, I won't thrive. I know my limitations. One day I'll talk about them. I know my limitations, and I don't go there. I'm not looking to become a different person. Like, so like, I'm gonna do this. My limitations will always be there. They're part of who I am. I'm not trying to fix them. I'm gonna try to live with them. And I'm okay with that. As a person, as a female, I'm okay with the fact that I have these limitations. They don't limit me. It's just, for me, things take time. It takes me longer to reach a line. I know where my success is gonna be. I'm gonna get there. And I know it takes hard work, dedication, passion. And for people that don't have it together, or like, I wish I had this, I wish I knew this at this time, you couldn't know. Don't look back, because you don't know. None of us know what we need. That's the sad part. We don't. It is a trial and error. You got to keep on going to know what you need. Like, I wish I knew that TikTok was going to blow up 4 years ago and like stuff like that. I'm like, I should have done it. I should have done this. Like, you don't know what you don't know. It takes time, because I'm like, a lot of people figure it out earlier. A lot of people don't. You know, your niche might be coming. Your thing might be there, but it just hasn't developed yet. You have to grow. You have to put yourself out there to really figure out your place. And it's scary at times, because you have to put yourself out there. Putting yourself out there, there's always rejection, hurt, confusion. But the more you go out there, the more you put yourself first, the more you'll understand what you need and what you don't need. It does take long to get there. If you're in your 20s, you have your 30s. If you're in your 30s, you have your 40s. If you're in your 40s, you have your 50s. If you have your 60s, you have their 70s. You still have time. Time is there. Time is there. The years may be short, but the days are long. I love that quote. Your days are long. You could change your life by taking steps. I'm always about the steps, because I'm like, everybody's life's different. Sometimes you just need to take these steps, and one step will lead to the next step, and to the next step. So that's a very personal journey. I think the number one advice I have, just to put yourself out there. And my second one would be, sometimes you have to isolate. You have to really isolate. You have to, like, don't talk to nobody. Focus on yourself. Grind. I think those sayings like, oh, take 6 months, disappear, and look unrecognizable. I do believe in those stuff. I think you do need to take a step back because you don't know until you think, brainstorm. Sometimes we're just moving with the we're just moving non intentionally. We don't know until we actually look and like, this is not working. And that's where the breakthrough starts from. Next one is, the next part was like making adult decisions, and how making adult decisions feel like impossible in today's world because we're not reaching milestones. We're not living the life. We're not doing what we're supposed to be doing according to society, and that's okay. Number one is not reaching financial goals. I think a lot of people are not reaching financial goals. We always have to put survival over passion or what we want in life, because life requires that. You have to live, you have to eat, you have to breathe, and you need cash, you need money to do that. And those milestones are what you make out of it. Prioritize what you need, and then prioritize your essentials. Essentials do come first because you have to live or you're going to be on the street. That's how the world works. But you gotta prioritize to both of them. I'm not a financial expert. Do what you take. I'm done. Number two is feeling like you are behind. Everybody feels this way. It's a normal feeling. You're not behind. Your life is just different. You know, some people fall in love when they're 18. Some people get married at 25. Some people get their dream career. Some people move abroad at 28. Some people, there are so many things. But like, your life is so unique to you and your circumstances. You don't know what you need until you live. You get life experience. So keep on getting that life experience because you're not behind. You're just on time. To find your people, to find your significant other, it takes time. You have to be very selective, and you also have to enjoy your singlehood. Take time to enjoy your singlehood. Your singlehood should be a long-term relationship with yourself. Long-term. I mean, like, spend a decade with yourself. Date, have fun, meet people, but also invest in yourself. And if you feel like you're behind in your career, continue to work on it. Find new paths. Get more skills. Educate yourself more. There's ways you could pay for it, or you could do it for free through YouTube University. Number three is your passion doesn't equal to money. It is true. It can. It depends with your lifestyle, your circumstances, and who you are as a person. But a lot of people, your passion doesn't equal to money. You know, a lot of people are like, I wanted to do music. I wanted to be a singer. That's the same thing. I know that one's like the highest one I think of. I want to be a YouTuber. I want to do this. I want to do that. And it's like there's a lot of things people want to do, but like passion is there, but the money is not. You have to find a way. Maybe working part-time, maybe getting a full-time job that's not that taxing, so you can create what you want to create. It's all about finding you got to find a way. You got to grow. Maybe it took you 10 years to reach that milestone. You never know. You still have youth, yourself. Number four is you can't afford your lifestyle. I feel like a lot of people cannot afford their lifestyles, and they want to be rich. They want to buy all this stuff. Credit card debt is real debt, and Afterpay, Karma, that is debt. That's real debt, and you're collecting it, and it's not fun when it's pay that back. So I feel like everything costs so much money, and to get that lifestyle, you need more money, and like making more money is sometimes not an option for everybody, and it's so hard like to live the lifestyle you want to and be the person you want to be at the same time. It is so hard, and it's not an easy concept to achieve. I have zero advice for you to achieve that, because like lifestyle costs money. I think it's the most expensive thing to keep up with your life, and it's not easy. And a lot of people cannot afford the lifestyle they want or the lifestyle they currently need. Number 5 is social media is controlling your life. Social media is nice. I love being educated. I love being entertained. But like social media highlight reel, seeing somebody who's made it and you're like still trying to figure it out, it affects your mental health. And your mental health is so important to you. And it's very important to know that social media is just a highlight reel. It's not real. Remember TikTok was about to end and people were like, oh, everything I did was a lie. Yeah, never ate the food, didn't drink the coffees, didn't do that. I never worked out, didn't do that. Like, social media, you take it with a grain of salt. Like, okay, thanks for telling me that. Like, I believe it, I don't believe it. There's clickbait content everywhere. People lie on social media. There's nothing, you don't know what's real anymore, what is fake anymore, because like the photos are not real, people are not real. Like, what is real on social media? We do not know. You have to take everything with a grain of salt because it's not real. So, don't let social media affect your mental health, because you are enough, you are doing enough, and I feel like I fall in that pattern where like I'm not doing enough because social media is telling me I need to hit these milestones, I need to be successful, but I'm just not. I'm just being me, living my life, and that is my main goal in life, is to live life. See you guys in episode 2.